Freedom and morality are two sides of the same coin. They are inseparable. You cannot have one without the other. Societies that value and practice morality tend to enjoy higher levels of freedom. This is not a coincidence. When people are moral, they respect each other's rights and freedoms. This mutual respect forms the bedrock of a free society. Imagine a society where lying, cheating, and stealing are commonplace. Could such a society ever be truly free? The answer is no. The constant fear of being wronged would necessitate a strong, overreaching authority to maintain order. This, in turn, would erode individual liberty. Conversely, in a society where people live by a strong moral code, there is less need for external control. People can trust each other to do the right thing. This allows for greater individual freedom and less government intrusion. Simply put, moral societies are free societies. In the following sections, we will explore the concept of natural law and how it provides a universal framework for understanding right and wrong. To understand morality, we must first understand natural law. Natural law is not a set of man-made rules. It is a universal code of conduct that exists independently of any government or religious doctrine. It is woven into the fabric of existence itself. Natural law is based on the idea that certain actions are inherently right or wrong, regardless of what any authority figure might say. How do we know what constitutes right and wrong under natural law? We use our innate capacity for reason and our ability to observe the natural consequences of actions. For example, we know intuitively that it is wrong to harm another person. This understanding is not something we learn from a book or a teacher. It is a fundamental truth that resonates within us all. Natural law teaches us that actions have consequences. When we act in harmony with natural law, we create positive consequences for ourselves and others. Conversely, when we violate natural law, we invite negative consequences into our lives and the lives of those around us. This principle of cause and effect is central to understanding the interconnectedness of morality and freedom. In the next section, we will examine various forms of theft and how they represent violations of natural law. Theft, in its various forms, stands as a stark violation of natural law. It represents the forceful taking of something that rightfully belongs to another. This transgression can manifest in many ways, each with its own devastating consequences for individuals and society as a whole. The most obvious form of theft is property theft. When someone steals your belongings, they violate your right to possess and utilize what is rightfully yours. This act disrupts the natural order of things, creating an imbalance that demands rectification. However, theft goes far beyond the tangible realm of possessions. Murder, for instance, can be seen as the ultimate form of theft, the stealing of a life itself. It is the ultimate violation of an individual's right to exist. Similarly, rape is the theft of another person's autonomy and self-determination, leaving lasting scars on the victim's soul. Coercion, lies, and trespass, these too are forms of theft. They involve the taking of someone's free will, their trust, or their right to privacy and security. Each of these acts chips away at the foundation of a moral society, eroding trust and sowing seeds of discord. The concept of property rights is intricately linked to natural law and forms the cornerstone of a free and moral society. When we talk about property rights, we are not just referring to land or material possessions. Property rights encompass a much broader spectrum of individual liberties. At its core, the right to property stems from the natural right to self-ownership. Each individual possesses their own body and mind and therefore has the inherent right to the fruits of their own labor. This includes the right to acquire, use, and dispose of property without interference from others. When property rights are respected, individuals are free to pursue their own goals and aspirations without fear of having their hard-earned gains unjustly taken from them. This creates an environment where creativity, innovation, and economic prosperity can flourish. However, the right to property also comes with responsibilities. One of the most fundamental of these is the principle of non-aggression. This principle states that individuals have no right to initiate force or fraud against others or their property. It is the bedrock upon which peaceful coexistence is built.